Some crimes were solved, others were buried, and some were never meant to be remembered. Tonight, we open the case. She was a devoted mother. Her sudden death left an entire community searching for answers. As investigators uncovered new evidence, the case took a turn that few could have imagined.
Ericka Kramer was 50 years old and had spent years building something quiet and good in Ansonia, Ohio, a small village northwest of Dayton, the kind of place where everybody knows your name and your business. She raised golden retrievers on her farm. She coached varsity cheerleading at Ansonia local school. She lost her husband in 2022. She kept going. Her family said everything she did was rooted in that connection to her daughter, that the joy she found in being a mother showed up in every part of her life. For roughly 7 years, a young man named Peyton Beam had been coming to that farm to help with agricultural work. He was 22, no criminal record. He called Ericka Kramer his second mother. On April 10th, her body was found inside her burning home. Beam had joined the Ansonia Volunteer Fire Department just weeks before, in March. He was new to the role. When the 911 call came in that afternoon, he responded like any volunteer would. He showed up to the property. He was, according to prosecutors, one of the first individuals to arrive with the house already fully ablaze. Investigators noted his arrival time. They noted how fast he got there. In a rural county where distances vary, that speed would become significant, because once the fire was under control and crews reached the second-floor bedroom, what they found made everything else secondary. Ericka Kramer's body was discovered in her bedroom. The coroner ruled her death a homicide. At the bond hearing 3 days later, the prosecution laid out what they believe happened. The victim in this matter was executed by the defendant. She was attacked 4 times, twice in the back and twice in the head. Her body was then drenched in what appears to be gasoline, and then her house set on fire to cover up this crime. Then came the line that changes the shape of the story. He was called out as a firefighter to respond to this scene. Under the guise of being a firefighter, he was one of the first people to get to the property with the house on fire, and he was one of the last to leave as he watched the property and the victim burn. Peyton Beam was arrested on April 12th. Within hours of the attack, a dispatch call went out to the Ansonia Volunteer Fire Department. Beam responded. He put on gear. He pulled up to that property and worked the scene alongside other firefighters, while Ericka Kramer, the woman who had welcomed him onto her land for 7 years, was still inside her bedroom. Forensic specialists later noted that fire deaths involving an accelerant leave a distinctive thermal signature: focused, intense damage burning inward from the body outward. The fire started where she was. Ballistics results had not yet returned when prosecutors filed charges. They moved forward anyway. The arrest came 48 hours after the fire. Investigators cited opportunity, access, and behavioral evidence. Beam's documented relationship with Kramer, his 7 years on her property, the timing of his fire department membership, and his presence at the scene. A grand jury later returned an expanded indictment. Tampering with evidence and abuse of a corpse were added to the original charges. At arraignment, Beam appeared by video from the Darke County Jail. His attorney, John H. Ryan, spoke for him. He insists the facts being put on him are not true. His family believes the person who did this is still at large. Ryan pushed back on the prosecution's evidence base. We'd be very interested in ballistics in this case, very interested in any evidence other than inference. Beam faces aggravated murder, Ohio's most serious charge, carrying the possibility of life without parole. Alongside that, aggravated arson, tampering with evidence, and abuse of a corpse. He pleaded not guilty to all of it. The judge set bond at $5 million. As of this video, Beam remains in the Darke County Jail. The defense has flagged the early timeline. Ballistics were not back, cell phone records were still being processed, and argued the case rests on inference, not hard evidence. Prosecutors have indicated they are holding information close to the investigation. Ericka's obituary says she was the kind of person who would give the shirt off her back without hesitation, that her warmth shaped everyone around her, especially the daughter whose bond with her defined her entire world. She is survived by her mother, her daughter, and 5 stepdaughters.
After months of investigation and courtroom proceedings, justice followed its course. Yet for those who knew and loved Ericka, no verdict could erase the loss. Her case remains a powerful reminder that the truth often emerges, but never without a cost. Like and subscribe for more interesting crime stories.